I'm gonna be real with you guys on this one. I don't know what I have today. I did something I've never done before. I ordered an instrument off of Temu. What Teemu says I ordered was the Slade alto saxophone in B key. Well, if you know anything about saxophones, there is no such thing as an alto saxophone in B. What is in B is a tenor saxophone. And looking at the picture, I think that it is a tenor saxophone. So here's my thinking. If we end up with an alto saxophone, fine, whatever. If we end up with a tenor saxophone for $138 and it works, oh my gosh. But again, this is my first ever Temu buy. To prove this is my first order, Temu thought that they better send me a free item. So we're gonna start by opening this one. Ooh. So far it looks like I got what I ordered. Woo! Woo! Teemu, that's so far so good. I don't know. Main attraction time, baby. Let's open this bad boy up and we're gonna see just what we got. I am very excited. Whew. Say it with me. Tenor sax, not an alto. I use my little free hammer to open the box. I'm gonna break this hammer. Looking at the size alone, like that's bigger than an alto probably. Oh my God. Well, I got one package off and now it looks like there's another. Got a pass the parcel situation going on. I'm excited. Slade. It says Slade. I've never played a Slade instrument before. I don't know if they're any good. We're gonna see today whether this one's good. Get this stuff out of the way. Don't kick your kalimba. Don't kick your kalimba, Chase. Like any good unboxing, we are going to start with the outside, and I'm going to show you guys the case. So we've got our YKK zippers. They're on the rails. Pretty good start. I like both those things. We're gonna unzip it, and nothing. Empty front pocket, but there is a front pocket. It's funny how all of these cases seem to be the same case design, right? They've got the little unclaspy thing here. They've got your little backpacky strappies here. And they've got a zipper going around with a tiny little zipper pouch on the front side. We got a handle on the top. That's kind of nice. You know, you can carry it like this if you want to. The little straps here are actually like backpack ones. I'll put that on, I'll model it for you. Once again, maybe I'll model it right here, right over here, and you'll see how great it looks on somebody's back. Ooh, oh, looking great, Chase. Oh, so good. On the bottom, they got these little hard things, so when you set it on the ground, it doesn't hurt the instrument. It's nice, little extra soft there. It is a soft case. I mean, it's got some good like to it, but it's not like, you know, hard. No, oh no. So looking at the zipper, both of the actual little pulls broke off. That's not what you want for the thing that you're gonna need to use to open and close it every single time. So the case already kind of failing a little bit, but I didn't buy it for the case, bought it for the instrument. So let's open this bad boy up using my pointer finger here to try to pull it around the rails since the zipper broke. Not very fun to do. There we go. Man, every time I open it, it's gonna have to be this way. Here we go. We got some nice bubble wrap on there. Seeing as this thing was shipped over on a boat, the more packing materials that they had, the better. Let's open it up, pull it out. Ooh, I need to pull out the bubble wrap though. It's in my way. I wanna see the shiny new saxophone I got. It's kinda cool because that's a tenor saxophone. That's a tenor saxophone for $138. That's so cheap. I did a little searching after I ordered it, trying to find this saxophone, like the tenor saxophone version of it. And I think the cheapest I found was $500 for this. And granted, $500 for a tenor saxophone is already stupidly cheap. We're gonna start with the mouthpiece. They've done the gravest sin of all, and they have put the reed on the mouthpiece already. Boo, don't do that. Never leave your reed on the mouthpiece, kids. Wow, that's weird though. They like put the reed on the mouthpiece, but they left it in the reed case. That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I wonder what reed they gave me. It is a no-name reed. not a brand, not nothing. That's gonna be fun to play. I am gonna play it. I'm kind of scared to play it though, because it looks like it's molded a little bit already. It's like dark in the middle. Is it like all that boat pressure from the sea? I'm just gonna, you know, do what any sane person would do. I'm gonna get scurvy. Once again, should I talk with a reed in my mouth? Probably not. Makes for good YouTubing when I talk with a reed in my mouth. A little no-namey mouthpiece. Slade doesn't want to put their own brand name on the mouthpiece. They're not sure enough about this mouthpiece to brand it themselves. How's everyone doing? Good day? First sound, you ready for this? I didn't really wet the reed down, but again, like the sea probably wet it down for me. Lovely. I'll try it with this reed on there. I'm probably not gonna be able to stick with it though, because I don't think the reed's gonna be any good. Guess what? White gloves. I'll try them on. Oh man, I was like giving these a hard time, but look, they got like green on them. That's fancy. That's like, oh, that's like high quality, that's high class. This is like a pretty okay glove, except I'm not a huge fan of that orange stain, if you can see that. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. You know, I wasn't begging for any gloves, but. All right, Slade, I got a nice little baggie inside of the baggie, which I'm going to lose. I've got a nice little cleaning cloth. Backpack strappy. Ew, yeah, look at this. Moldy and nasty looking. Next. So here's what the case looks like. I already took the mouthpiece out. That's where the mouthpiece lived. Boop, 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 boop. We've got the neck. Shiny. Cork looks pretty good. This looks to be not bent. That's cool. I don't know, I'm like nervously optimistic. Obviously when an instrument shifts to you and the zippers are broke, it's a good sign. The main attraction. Look at it. Oh man, oh, buttons. This one's not pushing down. Oh, because there's a thing in here you gotta take out. That's good, actually. So I'm gonna take this guy out. One of these guys that like, you know, get all your spit and everything. I like the color scheme. The pink is nice. It's a nice pink. Surprisingly, what they did not give me in this case was a neck strap. Unless this is the neck strap. That's a neck strap? Wow, that's about as cheap as you go. This is the neck strap. It feels fine, actually. I mean, it's gonna rub against my neck, but to start, this is probably going to be fine. Whatever, it's what came with it, so I will try it. I'm so nervous. I want it to be good because it was so cheap. It's not a good sound. So, I've already come up with an issue here. This guy is hitting against the side of this. You see it scraping? Also, this guy right here on the bottom is scraping. You can hear it. Now, I'm not a professional repair technician. My methods are not to be tried at home. Hey, now we're moving. So, for those of you at home, what you don't want to have to do when you get a new instrument, a bunch of repairs. But again, it's one of those things where if it'll be a small price to pay if this thing will actually play anything for 138 bucks. But if I were a student who just bought this thing and I didn't know any better, no way would I be able to fix this. Wow, that is so tight for, maybe it is this one. Do I need to pull this back a little bit? Something else I've seen. Inside of this pad right here is a little green. Not the best thing to start with, you know, an unused instruments pad. It's fine. It's gonna be good, guys. It's gonna be good. It's gonna play and it's gonna be good. It'll play. It'll play. I need to fix the bottom of this one because it's scratching. Still scratching. Again, don't recommend this at home. Someone is probably gonna watch this video and go, oh my gosh, you did that yourself? Don't do that. Or, oh my gosh, you shouldn't have done that. I took this little piece right here, this little guy down here, and I kind of, you know, I gave it a little bendy bend to get it away from this end part, and now, no scratchy. But for all I know, I probably like unseated the pad now, and it's just not gonna work right. Whatever, but at least it's not scratching, you know? Baby steps. Come on, Teemu. Give me something that works. Not only am I not a repair technician, but I'm not even a main on the saxophone. So anything I say or do here is subject to being wrong because I am a percussionist who plays percussion. I'm also a band director. I can play saxophone, but this is not my main. So I apologize to those saxophone players out there who are like, oh my gosh, what is he doing? But you know, sometimes it's fun to watch people mess stuff up. All right, this is also scratching. So I'm gonna just take my little piece here. I'm gonna give it a little bendy bend, and it's gonna work. It's gonna work great. And then I'm not gonna break it. If I can get this thing to work, it's gonna be a miracle. I don't know, man. I think I'm just gonna have to pick her up and give it a shot. The little pearls feel nice. They got little indentations, that's cool. It's a really slappy sound. I lied. I'm not gonna use their neck strap. I'm gonna use my neck strap. Clippity clip clip. This one working? Oh yeah, we're good, man. This is gonna be great. This guy on there. Is it gonna fit? What this instrument did not come with was cork grease. There's a cork on it, so you should probably put cork grease on there. So, do I have any? Yama clarinet to the rescue. Hey, the neck fits really good. I was kind of worried about the neck. I've had other instruments in the past where like the neck is like really loose in there and it just doesn't even stay. This one stays pretty good. Tightened up good. Really, if all the problems this thing has is that I had to make a couple minor little adjustments to get some pads sitting correctly and not touching metal, not that big of a deal, because it was $138. Does it fit? Hey, it fits. All right, let's lower the desk. Nervous to play it. Should I do anything else? I think we're just gonna try it out. Again, not a saxophone player. Give me a little bit of slack. Oh, beautiful sound. It sounds like an instrument. $138. That's airy. Come on, get it. All right, what are you doing? Why aren't you sitting? Could be the reed. Guess what? Getting rid of this reed. Moldy reed, yuck, wach. Scurvy reed, wach. Time for my reeds. Oh man, what if this reed works and it's just like good? Excited and nervous. Excurvus. Take two, new reed. Let's go. Made a sound, good start. Dang it. What's not covering? Where are you at, leak? I want it to work. I'm not gonna be able to fix this saxophone. I'm spending way too long trying to fix the saxophone. Yeah. Not gonna be able to fix it. It ain't gonna work. I am not a repair technician and it ain't gonna get fixed. Yeah. Yeah! I give up for today. That's too much. I can't do it. Can't do it on my own. I think there's something either wrong with this guy not sitting correctly, and man, did I try just about darn near everything there. Or I think it may be the seal of this guy right here, this metal piece. Probably just gonna have to go get it repaired, and then we'll have to see what the repair bill costs of my new instrument. $138. Well, hello there. So I contacted Teemu. I'll throw the chat over there. So the deal is, I told them that the instrument was damaged and I wanted to know if there was any support. The funny thing is that I had 1 day left before my return window was up. So I wanted to know if there was any way I could get that extended so that I could go give it to my repair technician and see if they could get it worked on. But Teemu refused to actually answer any of my questions because it was just a bot talking to me back on their support. So the funny thing is they offered me a refund, which is not what I wanted. So after telling them that I didn't want to send it back and get a refund, I just wanted a little bit of support, they asked me whether I wanted to keep the instrument and get a refund. Yeah, sure. So now I'm sitting here with a free tenor saxophone from Teemu, and all I need to do is see if I can actually get this thing in working order. So after 1 month, a full refund, and 2 trips to my repair technician, let's see if this thing will actually play. As you can see, all the notes are working, but this low D still doesn't feel very good. And I don't know how well it's gonna come through in the recording, but if I play down from like, let's go F to E to D, listen for the D, the 3rd pitch. Not only do I have to like really focus to get that note out, it just doesn't feel good, and it takes a lot of air. It's even more pronounced when you take it up the octave. I can like compensate, right? By pushing like a lot of air. Oh, but that's not how I want to play this horn. It's so close. So, I mean, I'm not gonna spend a ton more time on it because it's just, I can't recommend it. It sucks. I can't recommend a free tenor saxophone that I got from Teemu with like an extra added little kalimba that I got along with it too. It sucks. I got that message back from Teemu and I was just like, man, I hit the jackpot. I got a free tenor saxophone. 2 trips to my repair tech and I still can't get the darn horn to work? Just don't do it. I don't want to throw like every Slade instrument under the bus, but this one in particular, the one that spent a month on a boat coming to my house from Teemu, that was called an alto saxophone on the actual store page. Don't buy this one. Instead of getting a real human for their support, Teemu figured it'd be better just to let me keep this horn for free than actually return it, which probably shows you a little bit about the quality of this instrument as well. Will I take it to school and play it there? Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to take it to school and putz around on it because, I mean, I have it. But the worst thing is I can't just give this to a student and have them play it because I can't have them trying to compensate and learn incorrectly for a note on the horn. There you have it. My longest ever video I've taken to record. This is a month later after actually starting this thing, 2 months after I actually ordered the horn. Probably my first instrument so far, I can say on all of my videos that I don't recommend. Don't buy this one because I can't get the notes to work. And it was a pain in the butt. And my repair tech guy couldn't get all the notes to work. I tried, man. I tried. Don't buy this horn. I know what kind of plays and it was technically free, but it's been a pain in the butt and wasn't worth all of the effort. Now, I have some good news for all you YouTube mad music lovers out there. And that news is that I bought a $80-something tenor saxophone on Amazon recently, and I'm gonna be opening this one soon. So make sure that you like and subscribe. Also, thank you to my patron of the arts. The patron of the arts have now moved over to my merch store, and not only do those patrons get to keep supporting me and all of my terrible financial decisions, but they also get discounted merch. So thanks, like and subscribe. I should have like a wall of shame somewhere in my house that I can like put all of my terrible instruments that I get over the years. So far, it has been just that one. Right here? I don't know. I mean, hey, $60 to get a cool looking tenor saxophone to hang on my wall. Could be worse.